Welcome to Tinker Club. Oh, look at that fluffy slime. This is what we're going to be making today. Okay, this is going to be a little bit of a messy one. Prepared to get your hands dirty. We're going to have lots of fun making some fluffy slime. First of all, our ingredients. You're going to need 2/3 of a cup of PVA glue, half a teaspoon of baking soda, also called bicarb soda, 1/4 cup of water, 2 to 3 cups of shaving cream. Make sure it's one that foams up out of the can, not a gel. Next, you're going to need contact solution. Now, I don't normally talk about brands, but you need a substance called borax, and that's what comes in our Renu Fresh contact solution. It's a safe way to be able to be using the borax chemical. Okay, it's obviously safe because I put it in my eyes every day and I'm completely fine. And last of all, we've got food coloring, so you can make your slime any color that you like. Okay, let's get mixing those ingredients. First of all, 2/3 of a cup of our glue. So I've got 1/3 of a cup measure here, and I pour it in, and look at it gloop out. And I pour that into my bowl. Very nice. And then, so that's 1/3. That's 2/3. Now for my cup, that's glue. If I let it dry in the cup, it's going to be a very sticky, messy cup. And I don't think my mum and dad are going to be very happy about you ruining their measuring cup. So I'm going to take that straight over to my sink and fill it full of water. I didn't properly wash it yet, but being full of water, it won't dry out so it sticks together. Next, we're going to add our water. 1/4 of a cup. Pour that in. And the next step is our baking soda, our bicarb soda, which I need half a teaspoon. I'm going to pour just enough in here. Gotta tilt it. Tricky to get out. I'm going to just pour it in because I can't scoop it out anymore. I spilled some on the bench, don't tell anybody. Pour that in. And now with my spoon, I'm just going to give it a mix. We're just mixing it, thinning out the glue with the water, mixing in the bicarb soda so it gets all mixed through. We're going to be having another chemical reaction, a bit like when we made our oobleck, where there's going to be something called boric acid in our contact solution, and it's going to mix with the chemicals in the PVA glue, the white glue, and react to the baking soda, and that's what's going to make our slime. Okay. If you don't have shaving cream at home, this recipe will still work without the shaving cream. So that's all mixed together now. Next, I'm going to add my shaving cream. Need 2 to 3 cups. Let me grab my cup. And my shaving cream. I give it a good shake. Get that all nice and frothy, ready to come out. And this is the fun bit. Whoa. Whoa, look at it keep growing. And I tip that in. Then I get another cup. Oh, I'm going to tip that in. I'm going to start off with my 2 cups because they went a bit over the top. Get my spoon out, scoop that out. There we go. I'm going to mix this in now, folding it. Okay. It's going to take a lot of pushing down because you can see there that it's all floating on top. I need to mix that in all with my glue. Okay, so it stays together and can all react together. Yeah. See, if the shaving cream that you've got, some of you they come out of a tube, and when you rub your hands together, it turns all fluffy. You need the stuff in the can that comes out fluffy straight away. Okay, now that's coming together nicely for me. It looks like one big pile of shaving cream. Okay, it almost looks like, if anyone's ever had meringue, looks like I've made a great big pile of meringue. You can see it's a little bit runnier than what the shaving cream was when I tipped it out of the can. But almost looks good enough to eat. But don't do that. Okay, next step, choose the color you'd like. I'm going to put in a little bit of blue. Just a couple of drops of blue. And I'm also going to put in a couple of drops of red. Blue and red mixed together. I wonder what color we'll end up with. If you have a guess, and we'll find out in a minute. Now with a spoon, I'm going to stir it together again. You can watch this happen with me. Look at the beautiful swirls. Keep mixing together. Slowly changing color as they all mix together. That's right, it's turning into a nice light purple color. Now if you want different colors in your slime, like with the Play-Doh, when we make Play-Doh, we need to make different batches, and you can color them different colors for when you play with. So I keep mixing that together, getting all those bits of color mixed through. It's all not perfectly mixed through, that's okay, because when we add the contact solution, it's going to keep mixing it together as we need it. Oh, look at that. It started to turn more of a reddy color now. Very nice. Okay, next up is putting in our contact solution. Okay, I've got my contact solution here. Now it's time that we're going to get our hands dirty. So I take my spoon out, put it in the sink. I put it in my cup that already had the water in it so the glue doesn't dry and it'll be easy to clean up later. So I need, starting off with 1 tablespoon of contact solution. Okay. So fill that up. There we go, nice and full, and I tip that in. Now it's going to get messy because I'm going to use my hands to mix it. Okay, it is meant to be very sticky now, and as you go, later on we'll add more contact solution so that it will start to bind together more and won't be as sticky on your hands. Now, because there's a chemical reaction happening, the way it feels is going to start to change. You can start to see it's getting thicker and it's starting to hold together in clumps. So I've got to keep mixing all my contact solution through to make sure all the boric acid in it reacts with the PVA glue. And you'll start to feel it getting lumpier and lumpier. You can see it's really starting to hold together. Oh, look at that slime. So that's how we know it's working. As you can see, it's really sticking to my hands. That's okay. That's what's meant to be happening. Now I'm in a bit of a tricky spot now. Look at my hands, and I need to get more contact solution. This would be a good time to have mum or dad help put a little bit more in. Now you only want to add a little bit at a time, because if you add too much, the reaction will keep happening, and instead of having slime, it'll turn into a very hard lump. Oh, there we go. I'm just going to give a little squirt in and keep mixing. Okay. Yeah. This might be a good one to do outside. As you can see, it's sticking together more. It's starting to, I can pull it off my fingers better. Keep mixing it together. When your slime is completely finished and ready, it will stay fluffy like this for about a day. After that, the shaving cream loses all its air in it, all its bubbles. I'm going to get a little bit more of my contact solution. Spread it all around. Okay. But it'll still be a good slime that you can play with. You can keep this slime for up to about a week. Keep it in a plastic bag, in a Ziploc bag in the fridge to stop it drying out in the glue setting. And after about a week, it'll go too hard and you won't be able to play with it anymore. But then there's just another excuse to make some more and get messy. Okay, getting good slime there. Bit more contact solution. So you can see how messy my bottle's getting. It's a good idea to measure it out beforehand, so then you can just pick up the cup and put it straight in. And I'm going to pick it all up now, and now you can see I can really start to mold it in my hands. Okay. Slime, stretchy slime. Oh, I can't wait till you get to make this so you get to see how this feels. And I keep mixing it through and through. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at my slime. I know some parents out there might remember if we made this green, or might remember the ectoplasm. Okay, that's something you can ask your parents about. Kids, ectoplasm. And then I'm going to put a bit more on it, because really that next bit we're putting on should get it to a point to bring the stickiness down, and it'll stop sticking. Your hands will stop sticking to the foam. So later on when you're playing with it, you can see it's starting to pull away all that off my hands, leaving my hands nice and clean. So we know we're getting close to being the right consistency there. Okay. Now if you do make more than one batch and you do make them different colors, you can mix them together, but just like my blue and red turned into purple, your slime will mix together and it'll be end up becoming one color. Okay, still sticking to my hands a little bit. I'm going to help out. I'm going to put it on my contact solution on my hands and get some more into there. Okay, there we go. Look at that nice ball now. And you can see my hands are coming away clear. I hope you have a great time playing with your fluffy slime. Okay, make sure don't play with it on the carpet, don't leave it on your clothes because it will dry and go sticky. But as you can see, we've got it to where it doesn't stick on our hands anymore. Okay, fluffy slime. Okay, thanks for tuning in to Tinker Club. Have fun and I'll see you next time.